saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
It is always a celebration here in the city of New Orleans, and we are just outside of the French Quarter at the Superdome. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the New Orleans Saints. Two 1-2 teams, each hoping to get back to 500, and we're underway in week 4. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
Well, as they say, if you drew it up, you couldn't have drawn it a whole lot better. That's exactly how you want to start the game. Excellent momentum off the opening kickoff.
They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. And this one not going anywhere. Again at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 8.
Down. Blue, 32. Ready.
Here's Thompson. Hill diving, and he's got it full extension. What a catch. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
Every guy that plays this game has plenty of people around him that are concerned for his health and well-being. He had no regard for his body on that catch at all, did he?
Middle of the field, diving to grab it? No, he didn't.
Here we go. Set. Yes, ready.
Now Thompson. Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Thompson going to throw it. Looking left side, and it's complete. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
They'll run for it with Achane. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down.
And that's the way you get an opening drive going. Pick up the first down, convert on 3rd down, and how about doing an old-school style, doing it with a running play.
On first down, back to Achane. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devon Achane with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Come on. Bronco 80.
Throwing to start the drive. Kimball. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. But it'll be second down. You talk about this Miami defense.
Yeah, they've played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
From the gun on 3rd down, Kimball. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And it'll be Dolphin football.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive.
They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal. Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Thompson now from the gun. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
That's good for a Dolphins first down. A gain of 15. And the
Play action here, Thompson. Open man downfield is Waddle. He's got it.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's a gain of 35.
Despite writing it down in my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it, and while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
Here we go, set. Black, 95. Set, go.
Up the middle, Achane.
And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
And not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence. And that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Red, 38. Ready.
Thompson.
And he's got it. They'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Set. Yellow, 43. Ready.
Now it's Thompson.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass.
They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up.
And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Saints nothing.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
35-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll bring up second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Now a handoff up the middle.
And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
The 42-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up third and 3.
Cup 19! Cup 19! Ready?
From the gun on third down. Kimball.
And this is too far behind his man. He missed him. It's incomplete.
Here comes the Saints punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're acting really well.
It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set them back on second.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
So the screen good for only 2. Now it's third down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
33, yellow. Set.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete.
That might be the third down stop that they needed, because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
And taken at the 46. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
The danger of a punt that good? A 16-yard return.
And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, 1st and 10.
Empty card. Here we go. Set. Ready, ready.
Throwing to start the drive. Kimball.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
His throw incomplete.
You talk about this Miami defense.
And they've played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
2nd and 10.
Up the middle they go. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down.
Here's 3rd and 10.
79 Broncos. Cougar 19.
Back to throw. Kimball. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Good for a Saints.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
18-yard line.
Liking 18. Go.
Looking to throw. Kimball to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now a handoff up the middle. And it'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The offense on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
Panther 6.
Back to throw. Kimball. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. From 10 yards out. And the Saints are back within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
That one complete to Hill. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
A big play there on the catch and run. 34 yards. The offense has to love that, because that was just a dump down, and then he turned something out of seemingly nothing.
And the best quarterbacks understand that dumping it down is often a good play, a better play than even what was drawn up.
He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Dolphins go up by 2 touchdowns. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And it's now 21-7. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready?
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Panther 11, Panther 2, 60, Vikings, 60, Jack 60.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Last play went for over 30 yards. This one not quite as big, but still over 20.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at first and goal.
Looking to throw. Kimball.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Dolphins will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Here we go, set.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very
and that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
a big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
He's going to loft one deep over the middle. Then he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Come on, 7 Pirates.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
And the ball on the 30, here's 2nd and 4.
Let's go.
Up the middle they go. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
70 Timberwolves.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
Let's go now.
They'll try and run for it. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A great play there. 27 yards. And the Saints take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Pulled after right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
Got it.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
There he goes again. Inside the 10. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A great effort there. 60 yards. And the Dolphins take a 3-touchdown lead. Aubrey good with a PAT.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Saints 14.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but, Charles, they look up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Byron Young, the one who got in and finished that play off.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
79 Broncos. Rig alert, rig alert. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready, go.
Now flags will come in. And I think this is against the Saints up front.
Ready up.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long.
Viking 18. Ready.
Back to throw. Kimball. He's got him in. Complete. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Saints are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Saints 21.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
Here we go, set. Ready.
Now Thompson. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Let's go now. 60 red. Few yellow. Hut.
Thompson looking to throw. And got his man complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
Come on, set. Ready.
Here's Thompson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane. He scored on the ground and through the air, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Warriors 70. Here we go. Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Second and 14. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
48-yard line.
On the set. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready. Knock 60 Bobcat. Ready. Hut.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
79 Broncos. Ready.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
19, Tiger, 19, let's go. Go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Count, Panther 11, Panther 11.
They'll look to throw again. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Well, we've seen a lot of mistakes here in this first half, and another there on the interception.
Yeah, they're certainly starting to pile up, aren't they? Because, let's face it, we expect a miscue here and there, but they're already down 3 scores and still giving the ball away. If they want to get back into this one, they've got to take care of the ball, because right now the way they're playing doesn't say a whole lot for their chances.
And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Down. Cut.
A give up the middle to right.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Jalen Wright as the first half is winding down. And the Dolphins will extend their lead here just before halftime. Aubrey good with a PAT. And a rout is on here in this first half.
Saints 21.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
The offense schemed going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
Not wanting to take a chance this time. They'll keep it on the ground.
And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Ready. Panther 60, Panther 60.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he fires one incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Let's go. Ready.
Looking to throw. Kimball.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are and hopefully they can correct them. And that run was memorable for only one reason. There's absolutely no place to run with the football. No gaps, no creases, no gain.
Right back to Achane on 2nd down. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 55 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Achane here, they stay on the ground. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line.
11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Down. 52 blue. Hut, hut.
On the jet sweep, here comes Waddle.
And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down the 8-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st.
Here we go, set. Black, 90, hut, hut.
Shotgun on 3rd down. Here's Thompson. They'll try to pick it up,
and this is going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Jonas Sanker.
Wait a second, that's got to be a mistake. They declined it.
That doesn't make any sense, right? I mean, it doesn't at all, because you want that penalty. All right, they just picked up a 1st down, right? You want the penalty.
I am so confused right now.
Come on, set. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Let go.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. Only able to gain a couple there, and it's 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
To throw from his end zone, Kimball. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Okay,
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Ready, hut.
a run straight ahead with Achane.
And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
They'll work the middle here with Wright.
That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down.
Well, they went back to him, but the results were similar, so I highly doubt that he'll get another opportunity here on 3rd and long.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Looking to throw, Thompson.
Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now, give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
35-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
19 tight, 19, ready.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Tries the left side and finds Olave. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
It's a gain of 11.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll try the left side. Boom. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
50-yard line. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
7 Pirates, ready.
Off the play fake. Kimball. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
That's good.
12 yards there, good for his Saints first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Dragon 60. 18.
Back to throw. Kimball. Open man right side is St. Brown. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
It's 2nd and inches.
Let's go now.
At the 29-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Boom. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches.
And less than a yard.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Let go.
Looking to throw. Kimball. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches. And he'll get about 5 here as they'll take this down inside the 20-yard line. Now 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
19 Tiger.
Operating from the gun. Kimball. And it's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Chris Olave. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is down to 24. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
First down, Dolphins.
Here we go.
On first down, they'll stay with Wright on the ground. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 51 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up first and 10.
Ready?
And the Dolphins
They'll go right back to Wright. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first down gains.
41-yard line.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Come on, set.
A give, running right, Achane.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. It goes as a loss of 6. And now third down.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it can be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a momentum one that maybe they can string together some pretty good plays and slow them down.
Thompson, going to throw it.
And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter.
And it's fourth down.
3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins will send out the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. This is taken at about the 14. 44-yard punt, return of 9. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10.
On the ready.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on third down, and you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down.
Here we go, here we go. Bronco 80. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready?
Operating from the gun, Kimball. Olave holds it in.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Up the middle they go. Booth. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
And the Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. A solid stiff arm. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. From their own 40 to the other 40. The gain of 20 leads to first and 10.
65, 70 range, 70, go.
Operating from the gun, Kimball. This is caught inside the 15. And into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. With his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Saints get a bit closer. Well, it seemed like they were so focused elsewhere, they forgot about the tight end spot, and he's the one that burns him there to make this a 3-score game here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
I think there might be a little bit of defensive fatigue from those guys on that side of the ball, partner, because they've been spending their time trying to stop him from all angles. This time the tight end gets him.
Oh, a good return up past the 30.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the 4th quarter, Charles, but you got the football, you're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline, and they want to do it with some gusto, too.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36.
Now Thompson.
Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped.
Ready. Blue 32. Ready.
Here's Thompson.
This is caught. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
Okay, right.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Set, hut. Ready?
Thompson back to the air once more.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Tyreek Hill, a 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Dolphins look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. And you wonder now if he might be able to remove the helmet, put on the baseball cap, and watch the rest of this one from the sideline. His 5th touchdown pass of the game.
Say that again. Did you say 5th touchdown pass of the game?
Yes, sir.
But that's a heck of a performance, isn't it? Because they've had no answer for him at all game long. Receivers have been open constantly, and he hasn't missed a single one of them.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line.
Ready.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Here we go. Set.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner,
down to the 10.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown.
Chris Olave,
his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Saints are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And well, he looked right off the line like he knew that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. It's been a dominant performance to this point, Charles, and this is probably exactly how they scripted this and envisioned it. They got a 3-score lead, 4th quarter, and a chance if they want to continue to pour it on here.
It is their call, isn't it? I mean, the way that they have taken on this game and the way that they have carried this game and have dominated this game, you're exactly right. Do what you want down the stretch. We are in the era of, hey, if you don't want us to do this to you, then you need to stop us. Their call to finish this one off.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
74 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Another Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On the give, this is right. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line.
A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
Ready.
They'll give this to Achane.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Devon Achane.
An 18-yard touchdown run.
And the Dolphins look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. The extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And the lead is now 24.
42.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Here we go. Ready.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, they were just personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Deputy Ranger. Deputy Ranger.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Dragon 60. Go.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Ready, set.
Now it's second and 10.
Buffalo 18. Ready. Cowboy 80. Mustang 19.
Back to throw again. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
And now here's another interception. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
By the Dolphins. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Let's go now. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
And they take a knee. And they'll indeed take a knee. And they will take a knee here. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high